Day 1, Friday the 3rd, riding on a gravel bike just on a little side road and slid out, just threw myself right on my hip, shattered the femur right in the hip area, so they call it a hip fracture. Called my wife, called 911 for the ambulance ride, and there's the proof. Did not feel very good. Absolute worst pain ever. 10, max 10, as they moved me onto a tarp, and then onto a gurney, and then to a table, and then to the x-ray table and back, and finally into bed. Horrible. Yesterday I still had an appetite. Pam brought Burger King. Then I had to start fasting at midnight for a 10 a.m. surgery, and they cut an incision up high on my hip and down low by my knee. Got the screw in the ball, didn't need to replace anything, just a screw and a rod to put it all together, and surgery was done. Heavy doses of drugs kept me smiling throughout the day. Was able to get some food. My coworkers sent me beautiful flowers and some chocolates. Food wasn't too bad now that I had it. Felt 1,000% better after surgery. Pain was horrible. There's the flowers again. When you're stuck in bed, you learn to use the urinal. Late that night, they made me stand up once, which was tough. Day 3, they got me out of bed, and I was on morphine and stood up and was so lightheaded and dizzy. I was pale, and they say I almost fainted, but couldn't handle it.
Not bad, not bad like before, but it's not.
Is it getting worse as you stand, or is it staying about the same? That's all I needed to hear.
A few hours later, physical therapy came again, and I was able to take my first steps. Very light, not much weight on that leg.
It's gonna feel a little hot.
Walked down the hall about 30 feet to the PT room. Had to get in and out of the car, and the next day I had to get in and out of the shower over there, sit on that bench. Day 4, my wife gave me a beautiful card, so proud of me. When it's prickly, I still bloom. Got everything cleared with doctors. Yeehaw! And got myself in a little wheelchair, rolled out, and just getting outside felt good and happy. Note to self: when you spend your out-of-pocket max $6,600, don't even say a word if your wife spends $30 on a new flask. Monday, 6th, got operated on 48 hours ago.
Don't show off.
That leg good. Still using my arm for this spot right here. Not putting too much weight on it, but
How are you feeling?
1,000% better. Much better. Happy to be home.
Supervising Thane as he walks.
As the meds wear off, I'm definitely moving slower and more gingerly. Very sore, stiff, and in pain, but allowed to move as much as my pain can tolerate.
Bed all ready for hospital type person. Then we made a seat for him over here. Scott put a bunch of pillows behind it to make it comfortable. Support yourself. Nice job.
Max was not quite sure what to think of all this. Day 5, sun is shining, gonna be a beautiful day, and I'm ready to plop myself down, start catching up on some emails. Sitting ain't too bad once I get settled. Every hour I'm supposed to get up and walk for a minute or two, and also 3 times a day I'm supposed to do some exercises like try and lift my leg a little bit, twist my ankles up and down, and try and lift my leg straight up from a sitting position, try and extend that leg upward. A couple different exercises that are hard, but I'm working it.